good time zone, and a happy birthday to all those around the world. We've got a long week of Honkai Star Rail ahead of us. Last time, I was actually going to do it on stream, but then I totally forgot. But I went back and compared Mim and Cyrene's voices to see if they were the same. And honestly, it's like a 50-50 chance. It's hard to tell. I don't think they're exactly the same. They're pretty, there's some similarities between them for sure, but I can't say for certain it's the same voice. And that could be because they're putting on a slightly different voice if it is the same person. I don't know, but it could just be the voice lines that I was comparing. There's some similarities, but I won't say for certain if it's the same voice. I won't back down from the theory, though. I will stick with it. I put it out there. I'll stick with it. I don't think that this proves it. I think I guess it was only like one hint, quote unquote, a hint. They threw that out there, so I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna, if I called it, then I called it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Voices have some similarities, at the very least. It's really the only theory going for us right now. I mean, I guess there's kind of two theories. Whether or not Mim and Cyrene are the same person, which is weird if you think about it. Like, why and how? But why is more important than the how. Why would they even be the same person? Like, what's the point there? What does that do for us, storytelling wise? I don't know, but the thought has been proposed now, and I'm gonna stick with it. But I do question, just from a storytelling perspective, like why they would even need to be the same person. I don't know. What difference does it make? None that I can see. Of course, the other theory, which doesn't really have any backing except the vibes, is of course that, I mean, the Flame Reaver is definitely Finon, right? Not like our Finon, but like another Finon, right? That's what I feel like. It just makes sense. It just feels right. There's the whole sword thing, of course. Of course, the game's like, oh, Finon built his sword to look like the Flame Reavers, which is a wild decision in the first place. But, of course, maybe it's less he built the sword to look like the Flame Reavers, and that the Flame Reaver's sword is that sword because he's the Flame Reaver, and then inspires himself to make the sword, and it's just a cyclical, self-fulfilling prophecy sort of thing. I don't think there's been anything besides that sword moment last time that really hints at that. But I've been thinking about that from the get-go, really, so. Those are the only two theories really left, you know? we know what Amphoreus is now, more or less, so the whole simulation thing's out the window. I mean, it wasn't wrong, but practically it's a simulation. Not exactly. I guess there's the whatever the heck is going on with March 7th. But honestly, I don't have a theory for that. I mean, they kind of explained it, I guess. They're like, oh, the memo keepers are like messing with her or something. I don't know. Oh, wait, I remember now my theory. Did I? I remember now. Did I posit this theory on stream already? I don't know. No, I think I did. March 7th is the Lord Ravager, right? Yeah. I think we can all agree that that's what's happening. Ba-bam. I said ba-bam, there we go. Yeah, March 7th is the Lord Ravager, of course. How could I forget that? That's the most important theory. We have 3 theories of people being other people. Allegory of the Cave, OST, which is a great OST name, gonna be honest. Exclusive nameless role, oh boy. I haven't actually done anything in the game since haven't farmed or anything. Don't really have anything to farm. Didn't even do my weekly Divergent Universe yet. Well, let's get back into it. We're going through Aquila's Sky Fortress. Learned that, you know, they've got the Sky people have the ability to control weather on Amphoreus. We learned that the Sky people also seem to have known some things that no one else does. Maybe that's the Lord Ravager. Who knows? Don't know what else it'd be. And also the Black Tide came from space, but, you know, that's apparently not that important.
Where did the Skyfolk go after Seliosi challenged the god?
Just like the countless tribes throughout history, they were drowned in the dark clouds of time.
My master once spoke of the olden days, when those who dwelled in the sky lived alongside winged beasts, journeying through life together. What inviolable bonds they share. I have wings too, so wouldn't I count as a winged beast? And you, would you be my master? Sure, buddy.
Aquila. They are indeed here.
The celestial globe is right ahead. But there are black tide creatures guarding it.
Looks like we can't skip this fight. Let's go get them. It's another one of those devices that can enhance prayers. Can I leave that to you, partner?
I think that's a pretty cool black tide creature design, though. Even though it's the bone structures we've seen many times before, it's a pretty good redesign of it. The cloud drift, the rain falls, the stream flows, and the river pass. The rise again from the sea. Under the cyclical clouds, we forget everything and start our endless journey anew. Interesting. They really put... I mean, they're just... I guess technically they're just reusing the same assets, but they really put that strange entity on all their walls. Why does this one move? There's no wind. Whatever.
Oh.
A titankin that has corroded by the black tide. It seems it's stronger than before.
Before it was consumed by madness, it must have also faithfully served the Titan, don't you think?
Sure.
No healer can heal all, especially faced with souls that are trapped deeply in the clutches of pain. Granting it a dignified end may be the most compassionate act of all.
Time zone, Luigi.
Here to crack. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Is it coming? I feel that flame. Let me go!
Keep up!
In the mood for another beating?
The show.
Oh my goodness. She's dead.
Open sesame.
Can't believe it.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste? Nice like a good my friends? Indulge yourselves!
What just happened to that guy? I don't know.
Never seen curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a point. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Rest now, Titankin.
The celestial globe looks complete, but it still won't start. Is there something wrong internally?
Maybe it's not damaged, but missing an energy source. Look, those massive objects that look like hard drives. Really? Those are hard? How do you know that?
Hard drives?
Okay, that does kind of look like a hard drive. Alright, from this angle, yes. Sorry, let me rephrase. Do you see the two structures that are glowing blue on both sides? Some of them are protruding out, not fully inserted into the slots. My intuition tells me that they have something to do with the energy source on the celestial globe.
Your intuition has always been good. Let's look around and see if there are any mechanisms. That didn't take much effort. The hand of Zagreus always appears when it's most needed.
Lady Lunabis, if it's not too much trouble, please wait for a little longer.
It's you all who have to do the work. I've wandered around here for 1,000 years, So, this brief moment hardly qualifies as waiting. Furthermore, I would like to have a moment alone with this little one. Your parents and their parents, have they always been by the Skyfolk's side? That is quite comforting.
They want me to go over here, so I shall. Maybe the Hand of Zagreus can help us put the hard drive back to where it's meant to be. You're an expert of that.
Dear Celiosi, thank you for your letter. Never expected that we would learn about your past in this way. Why didn't you tell us sooner? We could have helped you untangle your feelings if we had talked about this earlier. We aren't blaming you. Honestly, we even admire you. After everything you've been through, you've managed to keep that passion and positivity. It's truly impressive. But we also know that some scars stay with you for life. They never fully fade, and they always hurt when you least expect it. When times get tough, if there's anything you can't bring yourself to say to others, just write to us. The road you've chosen is tough, but there's no need to bear all the burdens alone. Remember, if you aim to unite people and tear down the barriers between hearts, patient communication and sharing are absolutely crucial. It's hard to truly understand others when you're always giving orders to them or making decisions for them. Your good friend, Trisha.
Hidden path. We need to go down there at some point? Well, let's just see what the Hand of Zagreus does first. Now, I'm not sure punching them is a great idea.
Is it? That's certainly pretty crude and simple. Should we go look for the next one? It's all good. Let's keep going.
Oh, there's a lot. A lot of verticality on this level.
As
It's
expected,
reacting.
Gray is getting more and more skilled at handling the Hand of Zagreus. Let's go. We should return and check on the celestial globe.
First, I must get my coin. What if I punched Aquila in the eye? Rats, there's an invisible wall. Where's the last coin? You can really go high up in this for some reason. Oh, you can go all the way up here too. Wow. Where is the last coin, though? Seriously. Oh, there it is. It's blending into the wall. I need 5 of them? Oh my goodness. There's 5 of them in this place? Oh, there's one. But one more. Where is it? Am I blind? Probably. Why is that guy up here? My goodness, where is it? Oh, it's in that box. Oh my gosh.
This thing? What I've got is leagues beyond.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Blot out the blazing sun, celestial mural.
Aquila has left.
We've already changed 2 scenes on the mural. Where else can they go?
In the direction that the denizens of the sky have prayed to their whole lives. Upward.
Will they fly beyond the clouds to heights that are beyond our reach? As far as we know, it was Aquila that placed the curse of this world, preventing Amphoreans from ever reaching the realm beyond the sky.
A curse that fell from the sky. I can't verify the truth of this claim. When Seliosi fought Aquila, the Titan's incarnation did ascend into the skies, but they never attempted to break through the sky's veil to escape our pursuit.
Could it be that they too are unable to break through the heavens? It is not impossible. Perhaps the interpretation of the myth is inaccurate. It might be someone else who seeks to prevent Amphoreans from reaching the world beyond the sky.
Regardless, we can only know the truth after we've defeated them. Before we press on, partner, ma'am, Let's unveil the history for Hyacinth. The true story behind the legend is yet to be fully revealed.
Okay, leave it to me. Flowing, gathering, recollection, reveal!
Oh, daughter of dusk, who has permitted your return to this sacred land of the Cloudborn? Bearing the blood of heresy and curse of gold, exile is your eternal sentence.
Listen to the conversation.
My kin of old. I am no longer the immature fledgling I once was. I found my wings. The shackles you bound me with have rusted away, and I shall decide which direction I'll fly. As for this return home, before I embark on my god-slaying quest, those who worship the god who is about to die deserve to know everything.
So, the dreadful rumors are true. The cursed daughter of dusk, the invincible Daith under night, will soar into the heavens to challenge the Titan!
Why would you do this, Seliosi? You were once such a warm-hearted girl. In this hall of the Cloudborn, you prayed so devoutly to Aquila.
Yeah, and then you exiled her from this hall, so...
I've seen through the Titan's indifference, and grown weary of the tragic dances mortals perform under their neglect. I see how you blame the god for their favoritism, yet lack the courage to rebel against the core of your beliefs. You're quick to turn your blades on your kin, but you never dare to confront the true source of your hatred. I feel sorry for you. I grew up among you, and once saw myself as part of this tribe. The persecution you've suffered runs deep. For that, I understand your hatred towards me. And I forgive you for casting me out. Out of care for you all, I'll walk this path, on behalf of everyone. Let the fall of the Eye of Twilight mark the dawn of a new chapter in history. Upon my return, there will be no more unjust gods. When a broken faith finally disappears, the children of humanity will be reborn. The skies will mend, and the divide between day and night will fade away.
You are so naive, daughter of dusk. So powerful, yet so innocent. I fear you. I can't imagine how twisted you may become when you realize that shallow and fragile mortals can't bear the immense weight of your boundless love.
Farewell, my kin. I'll always remember the tenderness you once showed me. Meager, but refreshing. Like gentle rain. Fly, Lunibis.
Lady Celiosi's resolve to slay the Titan was as firm as her farewell to her people was dismal.
Yet, from this memory, I sense something ominous. What happened later, Lady Lunibis?
Rather than listening to me, continue onward and witness for yourselves.
Just tell us.
Follow the trail Aquila has left, heroes. This time, I will guide you alongside Solibus. Sorry, little one. I hope we still have time to talk later.
The time zone, Sultan. Continue forward. Where are we going? Oh, we're going over there. Ah. Are they still talking the same thing?
Your parents and that is quite...
Well, I guess I'll go down real quick. check things out. Although my character, Serval is dead, but whatever.
Who came up with this? Seriously, go rewrite it.
Ah, I was like, where's the platform? That didn't work out at all, actually. No, that doesn't work. There we go.
Pretty underwhelming.
Why even put this one here when we can only get to this place from this side?
Oh.
Oh, I didn't even notice the staircase here. I'd never even noticed it was here. That answers that question. Where I did not see at all where that went. Did it go forward? Well, I don't know where I'm going to find that. Oh, there it is.
Want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Bardella saw this one coming. Goodness gracious. What a gust that was. Nearly knocked me over. Come on, give me a hand. You seem stable enough. You're a cold-blooded man. We haven't dueled in forever. Bet you're just dying for some action. Let's rumble.
In the mood for another beating?
It's go! I feel that flame. Away we go!
Expand your thinking.
Step up, let's see ya. Nice, like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
Open sesame.
In the mood for another beating?
No bullying allowed! Delivered
Oops, I didn't mean to use a skill there.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Your skills have gotten impressive. With a valiant hero like you protecting Enforus, I, Bartolos, can rest in peace. Yeah, what nonsense am I spouting? Now that we've dueled, how about letting old Bartolos here spin you a quick yarn? Once a wealthy foreign merchant from parts unknown hosted an extravagant feast in Akama for over 100 days. Completely free. Anyone with an invitation could enter, feast lavishly, watch entertainment, and enjoy themselves all day. They said this merchant was so incredibly rich that he could rival entire nations. Yeah, perhaps even the greatest historical merchants pale in comparison. Yet after 100 days, perhaps out of a disdain for his public way of buying people's hearts, or due to conflicts arising from the decadent lifestyle. Yeah, someone on the Council of Elders assassinated him. With the merchant dead, people naturally wondered how much wealth he had left behind. Yet, despite thorough searches, not even one balanced coin of his wealth could be located. Now I ask you, where did the merchant riches disappear to? Probably sitting in your stomach right now. You planned this whole thing from the start. Why seek a truth in a story you just invented? I don't know. Did you eat it? Oh, so that's your theory, is it? Yeah, indeed, this question has no definitive answer. Our ancestor Zagreus offered none when telling Bartolos. Still, Bartolos thinks it might be a purview of historical events. Anyway, yeah, I might have let slip too many hints. Some secrets best remain hidden by now. That's interesting that he told me a random story like that. I'm not sure what the significance of that is, but okay. It's kind of like the Styxia journal we got earlier when playing as Cypher, and by kind of like it, I mean I don't get the significance of the story and why they told us that story at all.
This? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Oh, there's a hand of Zagreus here too. I wonder why. This one was significantly easy. On the run. Alright, I think that's everything. Except for that one area. I don't think we can get to it from down here. Unless you can turn that thing in a different direction. Which I didn't think about. It must be, because there's nothing else over there. There's no hidden passage over there. So this must be able to turn that. No. Unless you can turn the one down there, maybe. No. Well, that's confusing. Because there's a hidden passage up there. But you can't turn that one, really? Okay. Guess we'll find out.
Celiosi is such a mighty hero. Yet her partner, who must have walked with her to pass on her bloodline, was completely unrecorded in legend. Was he also a warrior? Or perhaps...
You will soon have your answer, Miss Hyacinth.
That's a good point, Hyacinth. We'll soon have our answer. What? Did she, like... Is Aquila the father? That door's locked.
Lord Solibus is waiting for us.
Any imps in here? Guess not. Oh, hi, Garment Maker. How'd you get here, Garment Maker? Seriously. Searching for the eyes of Aquila amidst the vast clouds, reopening a passage to the sky barrier. Lady Aglaia has always believed in this, and you have truly achieved it. How'd you get here? Back in the era Bellica, when Golden Thread could still reach the cities in the sky, nymphs used to travel between those places and bring back news to the earth under the guidance of the Golden Thread. But when the Day Thunder Knight pierced through the last eye of Aquila, the nymphs fell silent. I think they were left stranded here, filled with homesickness, so, with Lord Finon's permission, I followed your path to come here. Oh, really? Now the long sealed gates are reopened. What will the nymphs dormant here for 1,000 years tell us? No one has ventured here for 1,000 years, esteemed guest. Please be very careful. They came with us, apparently. Why you yearn, why you protect, why you wreck, why you live. Life after life, age after age, why still wander alone in time's river? Even when your journey's purpose has faded through countless retellings. I call for a gentle dawn. We have several other achievements as well. Immaculate Body. In a single battle, ensure that the Black Tide's corroded demon does not absorb any corrosion. Read all enlightenments. Very weird ones. Defeat the hidden enemy in the dome using the punch action.
They soared toward the mural's dome. I remember that place.
I remember too, Syllabus.
Listen to the final battle.
What exactly happened there?
At the celestial mural's dome, we dealt Aquila a fatal blow. The sunlit wings set the Titan's wings aflame.
The moonlit plume sealed the divine body.
The battered hero of the sky pierced the last monstrous eye. It seems that the legend describing the decisive battle was true.
But some things cannot be recorded. They were only witnessed by us.
Would you mind sharing more, honored ones?
After Aquila's defeated scream, we looked to the ground. The people who watched us fight. We saw the expressions on their faces.
Old and young, adults and children alike. They all shared the same expression. Pure, unshakable terror.
Our victory brought no cheers or celebrations. The terrified crowd became chaotic, screaming and trampling each other. When they realized that their centuries-old faith had been overturned by a cursed child of two clans.
They regressed into senseless beasts that devoured their own kin. No. That would be an insult to beasts. Syllabus and I have never witnessed such madness. Not even in the wildest corners of Amphorius.
It sounds like a them problem, to be honest. Their faith drove them mad. Celios was indeed rather naive.
This doesn't align with the historical records. According to the legends of the Sky People, Aquila, gravely wounded, was determined to fight to the end. To prevent Aquila from using the sky of Amphorius as a weapon to crush the earth, the hero Celiosi chose to sacrifice herself, sealing the Titan in the process.
Legends and epics have always erased the cruelty, the bloodshed, and the cries of the commoners, while glorifying the heroes and their triumphs.
You'll witness a side of the legend that's never been told, young Hyacinthia. With a truth hidden for a millennium before you. Can you still walk with the same conviction?
It will be a harsh truth. One that is bound to shake your beliefs. Are you ready to face it, Miss Hyacinth?
am ready, honored ones. No matter what the hidden history holds, the spirits of my ancestors will urge me to make the right choice. This mission is far more important than my personal feelings or biases. If what I'm facing is a distorted history, a lie that's lasted for 1,000 years, I have to believe the one who created it had their reasons and struggles. And as for those reasons, I choose to believe they came from a place of goodwill. That's how I see the world.
Since you've made your decision, keep moving forward. I've called forth the Rainbow Bridge. Proceed along its path to the Dome, where the entwined fates of humanity and the Titan must be resolved.
Dear Celiosi, word has reached us that you intend to face Aquila alone and resolve the strife among the Sky People. We have no doubts that you are strong enough to face the Titans. But before you embark on your journey, we'd like to share a story with you. Hopefully, there's still time. As kids in Yanisopolis, we spent hours with our mom learning origami. She'd take a stack of red paper and guide our hands as we turned them into birds, fish, crowns, and elaborate clothes. We always thought there was sheer joy in origami. Every successful fold we made brought a loving smile from Mama. It wasn't until after Mama left that we realized origami itself hadn't been the true source of our joy. We soon left behind the hobby that had occupied so much of our childhood. We eventually understood that it wasn't the folding we loved, but Mama's reactions to our creations. Celiosi, you wrote of your love for your people and your desire to defeat the cruel gods for them. Your intense emotions make us wonder, is your love for your people similar to our love for origami? Please, take a moment to consider this. If your love for humans is merely an abstract notion, rather than love for specific individuals, you may end up disappointed, even after saving them. We are sorry if our words come across as heavy. However, as your friend, we feel it's important to voice these concerns. That way, you can make choices that are genuinely accountable to yourself. Your good friend, Trisha.
I guess we don't need to activate it. Okay, no, we do. So that's just kind of wasting my time. Careful.
They're desperately struggling to block our path, but we've backed them into a corner.
This hurdle is trivial compared to the endless flame chase journey. I'll restore the bridge every time, no matter how many times the Titan obstructs us.
Sure.
The miracle she never stopped dreaming of is just one step away from becoming reality.
Honored ones, how did Lady Celiosi become so powerful?
Talent and rigorous training.
The Those sound like essential traits for every successful individual.
She is special. Her resolve goes beyond mere stubbornness.
Continue forward along the Rainbow Bridge, heroes.
Take a look.
Whoops.
This is pure genius in action.
A god slayer can tell the state of their prey by its sounds. The god's part, I sense resentment, terror. But as for her, I cannot sense anything.
Already seems aware of their fate.
We won't make them wait for too long. A Titan shall get Dawnmaker to have its first taste of blood.
Alright, fine.
That
Calm down.
sword you wield. It seems familiar.
Are you sure about that? This is only recently forged.
Yeah, but you based it off of another person. Right on.
Is this the dome of the Celestial Mural? It's truly marvelous.
The dome displays a vivid sun, but by also covering this mural in clouds, will leave Aquila with no place to hide.
Exactly. Employ the tactics you've mastered to expose them. And
Hyacinthia, we will heed your wishes, channeling our strength to reveal Aquila's true form.
My wishes.
It's been 1,000 years. Without our pact, Lunabus and I might have dissipated like everything else here.
our pact requires us to await the return of the Skyfolk to their ancestral lands, to complete the mission of reclaiming the Titan's core flame. We will carry out your will, Miss Hyacinth, as faithfully as we kept our promise to Seliosi.
First, we shall reveal the whole truth of history. We will reveal all that befell the Skyfolk after Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey.
As it should be.
Be careful. There are multiple threats. Soldiers tainted by the Black Tide. Do they continue to defend the realm of the Sky Titan after all this time?
Perhaps they are protecting the truth slumbering here.
Why? They're Black Tide.
Aside from the descendants of the sky named in the pact, no one else is entitled to access the memories here.
I'm increasingly intrigued by what happened next. Let's deal with these fallen guards first, then. Embark on this final lesson in history! Dawnmaker feels lighter and lighter in my hands. I feel that I can do more than just cut down evil with this blade. With golden flames, I can forge a new dawn!
The audience is waiting.
Turn it up! Is it coming? I feel that flame! Let me go!
just noticed.
Gonna keep going? It's not.
The Black Tide Council, when he uses lurking, the animation, I think he draws a symbol of Oryx, which is really interesting. That they're technically, like, if he's using a Titan Blessing, even though he's Black Tide.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
Never seen perfection before. Open sesame.
Underestimating us will delivering more. Keep up.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Turn it up.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Watch closely. Super big meanie. Keep up.
Good show.
Whoa!
I don't have time.
It's coming.
That was a crazy attack.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste? Life's like a good, my friends.
Maybe Serval's just really squishy.
Underestimating us will cost you.
That confidence. In the mood for.
Never seen perfection. Open sesame.
You have fulfilled your duty, guards. Rest now.
God of the sky, we are here. Your resentment and terror will soon end. Lady Seliosi, do you still have your humanity after merging with the Titan? I hope you can witness the harvest of the seeds you once sowed. Now, only the final steps remain.
Something's off. I can feel the memories here churning. It's as if countless emotions have lingered through the ages, refusing to fade away.
Is it haunted?
The wandering memories here seem to be pleading for something, heavy with pain and grief. Like ghosts lingering by the river of souls.
Are you ready, Hyacinth?
Yes. The Flame Chase journey is reaching its final chapter. No matter how cruel the truth may be, nothing will sway my determination to finish this mission.
The true history buried in time must come to light. The fates of mortals shouldn't be lost beneath polished myths.
We're on the same page, Lord Finan.
Go to the celestial globe, Hyacinthia. The forgotten past will reveal itself to you, one fragment at a time. Hold fast to your resolve. You'll need it to face what lies ahead. Reveal its truth in order, heroes.
Ah, okay. Imagine a tranquil afternoon. You sit by a floor-to-ceiling window, book in hand, as warm sunlight spills and to the floor. What a peaceful sight. Nah, to have just one such window in this life would be enough.
Turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Embrace the clouds, celestial mural.
Look who we've caught. An old-fashioned disciple of the ancient god.
Witness the true history.
The frail titan was conquered long ago by the mighty warrior goddess. Now, they're nothing more than rusted scrap, left in the forge to decay over countless years. Surrender to us, relic of a bygone era. We'll reshape your clouded mind and grant you a place alongside your kin in Celiosi's glory.
Your so-called reshaping is nothing more than torment, both in body and mind. No. I'd rather die than give in to hypocrites like you, hiding behind empty faith and wielding power as you please.
Take a good look at this pathetic fool. Do you see it? What a laughable hypocrite! You're one of the Sun Folk, aren't you? When you oppressed your own under the guise of faith, leaving countless souls to suffer endlessly under the scorching sun, did you ever consider that even the fiercest sun could one day fall?
I once thought...
Spare us your empty excuses, relic of the old world. I'd rather die than give in to hypocrites like you, hiding behind empty faith and wielding power as you please. You've already sentenced yourself. All we're doing is following through. Do it. Make it clean. A single, sharp cut across the neck.
No! No! No!
The creation shaped by Kefali in their image failed to inherit their compassion and acceptance. Are you alright, Hyacinth?
I'm fine, Lord Finan. I expected this. It's just... thinking about the vision Celiosi held before declaring war on the Titan. This sight is deeply heartbreaking. Let's move on.
Celiosi possessed the strength to slay gods. Yet, she failed to sever the cycle of karma, rooted deeply in humanity's hearts.
I wonder if the summary is different, because that Hyacinth did not give a summary there. But, so the, like, rain folk started worshipping Celiosi, I guess, and then, like, started purging the old sun folk who are still worshipping Aquila. So I mean, is that even Aquila, or is that just Celiosi? I guess that's the question, technically. Again, though, I question why Celiosi didn't just take the core flame for herself. But whatever.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Drive out the gods, celestial mural.
Would that be?
But how is that possible?
Who are these people?
Please, help us, the forsaken sky folk. Lady Kindness,
Oh,
you are the
that's
strong
Kindness.
one who follows the path of shadows.
The Cleaners. Did the Skyfolk conspire with them?
Word has it you hunt those with golden blood, all in your quest to cleanse the world of the filth of those cursed offspring. Delivered justice for us, the witch with golden blood struck down the proud eye of twilight, desecrating their divine grace. Yet, it is we, the devout denizens of the sky, who are forced to pay the price.
I can smell your despair, Skyfolk. The cleaners are on the side of mortals. Together, we'll erase that blasphemous bloodline from this world. The Day Thunder Knight and her fantastic creatures are far too strong. No one can hope to defeat them in a direct fight. But we'll show you every trick, every strategy you can use to turn the tide.
In their desperation, those ancient disciples were willing to do anything. Even ally themselves with the cleaners. But I'm guessing their plan failed, didn't it?
Those assassins were vicious, but not foolish. They never actually dared to attack Seliosi. They weren't driven by any genuine desire to help the oppressed. Their true targets were the innocent Chrysos heirs, hidden among the Skyfolk. These schemes only came to light long after the damage was done.
Before the Flame Chase journey began, the Chrysos heirs waged war against each other over who was a legitimate heir of the prophecy. Even Treeby's many selves were pulled into the chaos.
Okay.
At the time, golden blood was seen as a curse. Honestly, it's easy to see why.
But Seliosi, where was she in all this? What thoughts weighed on her mind as she watched everything unfold?
You'll know very soon, Miss Hyacin.
Her unconditional tolerance was met with ruthless betrayal. Her deep love for humanity was reduced to ashes, leaving behind only endless fury.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Reveal the history, celestial mural.
Now you have nowhere to hide, Titan.
Look, everyone! Over there!
Are those Lady Lunabis and Lord Solibus?
Yes. Those are remnants of their memories from 1,000 years ago.
Your Highness, what are you planning to do? We are devout disciples of Lady Seliosi. We would never betray her. It's those rats. They are the fools who backstabbed our hero.
Please, please spare us. We were blinded by hatred and misled by those people clothed in black.
Punish them, Your Highness. Without these stubborn remnants of the past, the Skyfolk may finally stand united under the warrior goddess's banner.
The strong crush the weak, twisting faith into a tool for oppression.
The weak rise to power, yet the cycle of hatred endures, unbroken through time.
Seliosi has made her judgment.
The corruption within humanity is a sickness beyond cure.
Yet she once loved us with such fierce devotion. Has she given up on us?
Seliosi touched the core flame, and gained the vision of the Titan.
She saw what the god fears, rooted in the darkness, spawning from the edge of the world. The black tide, it devours all.
See, spawning from the edge of the world, except Phlynon suddenly says, actually, they came from the sky.
They flee from the clouds, not out of favoritism toward the scorching sun, but merely out of fear of that boundless shadow.
Yet humanity misinterpreted the gods' intentions, forging them into weapons for fratricide. This history, brewed from sorrow and tragedy, shall end here.
In the name of the warrior goddess, what kind of fate has she woven for us?
We are here to deliver the message Seliosi left for mortals. To my once beloved, yet now unsavable kin. With golden divine blood coursing through me, even the tyrant of the sky bends to my unyielding light. My light burns far brighter than before, and the fog clouding my mind has finally lifted.
I gaze upon this fragile earth through the gods' 100 eyes, and resolution fills me. A hero's instinct drives me forward, compelling me to deliver your final judgment.
Your future flows between the boiling streams of the golden pool at your feet.
Rejoice, for as everyone's flesh and blood merge with liquid gold,
you will finally understand what true unity means.
I haven't seen this day coming. This isn't your fault, Seliosi. Your only mistake was placing far too much hope in humanity.
So the golden power liquid underneath us is just people?
Lunibus. Solibus. You.
Yes. We acted as Seliosi's executioners.
That day, countless skyfolk fell from the dome of the Eye of Twilight. Swallowed by golden lava, they spent their entire lives praying to the sky. Yet their devotion never earned them wings to escape their fate.
Honestly, I understand her. Seliosi was like a completely different person.
After learning about everything she went through, I can only feel regret. But I can't condemn her choice.
Alright, Phlynon.
If this is the true history, was Seliosi's fusion with Aquila truly meant to save humanity from ruin?
Phylon's gonna crack at some point soon.
By touching the core flame, Seliosi gained insight into the Titans' fear and glimpsed their cold indifference. Aquila never yearned for mortal devotion. The establishment of the Sky civilization was merely the result of humanity's own doing. The celestial globe, said to be gifted by the Titan to the Skyfolk in the myths, was in truth a creation of mortals.
Wow.
Disillusioned with humanity, Seliosi began to long for the detachment of divinity. She sent Lunibus and me to the Earth in search of a forbidden art said to fuse human and Titan souls.
Professor Anax's alchemy already achieved such power 1,000 years ago?
Seliosi, who passed fatal judgment on the Skyfolk, had turned her back on humanity. If this was the path she chose, then whose wish have my ancestors and I been guarding all this time?
The final fragment of history lies just ahead. Go and claim it, Miss Hyacinth. just as Seliosi once did. You must take this step too.
Seliosi had abandoned her humanity. Then, my Twilight Courtyard ancestors and me, are we truly her descendants? The truth will soon be revealed. No matter what, I will not run away from my mission. Grady, will you stand by my side?
Confront history and challenge the gods. Oh, this is a fight.
Is that... Great Seliosi, I beg you, spare this humble life. I've never harmed anyone. The punishment you deliver out of rage is far too harsh for someone innocent like me.
The time has come, mortal.
It's time to face your destiny.
Wait! Please, let me speak with Her Highness the Warrior Goddess. Look! Can you see it? Golden blood is spilling from my wounds. I am a Chrysos heir too, chosen by the prophecy, just like Lady Seliosi.
She isn't lying. Seliosi, what will you do with one of your own?
A Chrysos heir.
Oh snap. Seliosi Theos Synthetos. Synthetic god? Is that what that means?
You are no different from the rest. You were once one of the Sunborn. Did you ever rise to defend the weak? When your kin oppressed others under the guise of the Titan's favor?
I did not.
You abandoned your old faith and made me your new god after Aquila's fall. Did you offer your help when your comrades turned their blades on the faithful who refused to convert?
I did not.
When the prophecy of Genesis reached all beings, calling the Chrysos heirs to become heroes of this fractured world, did you overcome your inner weakness and heed its urgent call?
I failed to do so.
Look, Chrysos heir, you are no different from the rest. My judgment is just. Only burning gold can purify your sins.
Wait, Lady Seliosi. Please, grant me a moment to explain my cowardice. Your divinity indeed casts our mediocrity in a harsh and unflattering light. Humanity has walked this earth for many ages, enduring life's struggles and witnessing its shameful imperfections. Yet, despite everything, we built great city-states and thriving civilizations. Even when trapped in the mud of malice, we continued to struggle and push forward. Because beyond our flaws, the virtue that we all share is tenacity. Even if it means risking everything I have and everything I have yet to gain. I must kneel before you, begging for a chance at life. I need to prove that mortals are capable of redemption.
To admit your weakness in such a righteous manner. It seems you have completely abandoned your dignity.
You say you're willing to risk everything you've yet to gain. Tell me, what kind of miraculous bet is that?
It's simple, Lady Celiosi. Should you grant me a chance at life, I will ensure that your epic is passed down through generations, sung by my descendants, until the end times buries all civilizations and legends. Should the prophecy of deliverance we've heard hold even the slightest chance of becoming reality, then my descendants will return here one day to prove to you that even the flawed and imperfect mortals you disdain can bear the weight of the world.
Interesting. Release her, Solibus, Lunibus. From now on, she and her descendants will carry both the sky's blessing and the curse of their history. No matter how long it takes, I will wait for the one who is destined to arrive. When that time comes, I'll take pleasure in mocking these mortal children on how their progenitress sold their unborn lives.
The truth of the legend is finally clear. Hyacinthia.
Am I a descendant of that nameless Chrysos heir? Our lineage wasn't from the hero, but from a nameless Chrysos heir who begged for mercy before her. My whole clan's fragile mortal life was simply spared on Celiosi's whim.
Humans aren't as contemptible as she thinks.
She sees only the sins we've committed. But we will make her understand that it's not all we are.
Lord Solibus, Lady Lunibus, tell me, did you wait for 1,000 years at the Eye of Twilight just to witness that Chrysos heir's child coming back to receive punishment?
Time alters everything, child. Once upon a time, we had not yet learned to read the complexities of human nature. And Celiosi's perspective was our only window into understanding humanity.
Her words were everything to us. Our guide, comfort, command, and admonition. It wasn't until she fell silent that we learned to perceive humanity through our senses.
During our resistance against the Black Tide, we watched over the Earth, observing the progress of the Flame Chase journey. We saw heroes embarking on a mission of deliverance from which they could not return. The unity and hope Celiosi couldn't see, we've witnessed in her place.
We've changed, young Hyacinthia. Our watch isn't about proving humanity's weaknesses anymore. It's about waiting for the return of the light.
Lady Celiosi, I want to tell you this. Doesn't matter if you can hear me or not. I want you to know that I am glad to be born as the child of a nameless and ordinary mortal. Only then can I prove to you that tenacious hope, buried in the deepest part of the human soul, has not been lost to time, just waiting to heal and grow. And then it will shine once more. Even the most cowardly individual harbors a seed within. Perhaps in your era, the light on the horizon was too dim for it to sprout. But do you see it now? 1,000 years later, the path you forged is now walked by many brilliant heroes. They love the people of this world, unreservedly, willing to sacrifice themselves to shine a light upon the children of humanity. The light they leave behind will inspire the seeds within people to sprout, grow, and thrive, nurturing them every step of the way. Until the barren land is reborn as a thriving forest, growing endlessly, and one day, reaching for the sky once again. That twilight, still capable of being healed and protected in the end times, is the reason we choose to bear the weight of humanity's flaws.
History has proven once again, the Flame Chase journey itself is a miracle. It began with a whitewashed lie, but it laid down a path of deliverance for humanity over thousands of years. Seleuci, we have honored the promise made by that nameless Chrysos heir and returned here. We also bring you the answer to your question. Mortals are capable of change, and humanity is worth saving. Our people, forging through the trials of the end times, deserve a second chance. We are worthy of a new dawn. Hyacinth.
Yes, Solibus, Lunibus?
We are here, Hyacinthia.
We are here, Miss Hyacinth.
Give me your strength. I've made my decision, and we stand resolved. For all that mortals have built, I will follow the guidance of the prophecy and claim the core flame of the Eye of Twilight. The children of humanity have returned from the earth, and we will challenge the skies once again. This time, I will not be overwhelmed by the darkness of humanity. Face us, Avatar of Sky!
Out of the television?
Does this weather please you, Titan incarnate? Indulge in this, and taste the fiery blaze of Dawnmaker!
If you could still hear my voice, Lady Seleuci! Behold, the strength of those who pledge to save the world!
Ow. Ow. Could you not kill my character immediately? Thanks. Thanks. Pretty cool looking though. I don't know why Serval is suddenly so weak. Guess that I forget that I didn't finish upgrading her or something? Whoops. I did not mean to actually continue clicking, but luckily we have a healer. Oh, well, she's dead out of the way. Yep.
It's coming!
Never seen perfection before.
Avatar of the Sky increases the temperature during the next action based on the helium flash value. Attack multiple enemy targets at the same time to quickly reduce their value. Well, this is an AoE team, except why does it keep making me click? I did not click to attack there either. Oh, we're gonna have to restart this. We're gonna have to use an item to keep Serval alive. That's just Serval. It's just... For some reason, immediately today, she's not doing well.
We want to turn this place to scorched earth.
Although Herd is not doing great either.
With the will of the flame chief triumph over the gods, we take back the sky.
Apparently my team's very glass cannon-y. Little Ika does some nice damage. Surprised.
Is it coming?
Let's finish this! Slice off their wings! You too will be cleansed with gold!
Okay, fine on.
Quick, behind me!
Snap. We're just falling on this elevator? The platform is plummeting.
It's a long way down. Let's end them before we crash into the pool of gold!
This place was taller than I thought it was.
With the will of the flame chief triumph over the gods, we take back the sky.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. I don't have time. Open sesame. Glimpse me now.
Thundercloud.
Storm clouds are gathering.
Are you ready to sever the lightning?
The Avatar of Sky deals additional damage during its next action based on the Thundercloud value. Attack an enemy targets to quickly seize Thundercloud and deal damage to the Avatar.
Undefeated bylights. Thunder and lightning are the cries of their fury.
Ow. Good thing she's an AoE dealer as well.
The will of the fleet triumph over the gods. Take back the sky.
Having two follow-up attacks is also very nice.
Nothing but a boy.
intention of dying here with you.
Easy but cool. Unless there's a secret third phase.
Titan! To nothing!
Ow. How do we survive? Guess Aglaya helped us. Ironic. Really what I've learned today is that I don't need Serval at all on my team, apparently. She's just kind of cannon fodder.
Aglaya? Are you still protecting us?
Look, Aquila's core flame.
Is it all over now? Seliosi condemned humanity, casting them into the pool of gold. In the end, she too was...
Take that core flame with you, Hyacinth. Our mission isn't over.
Core flame of the sky, come with me. It's a strange feeling. It's so warm and powerful. Holding it in my hand, it feels like the winds of this world might turn for me. Summoning thunder or snow is just a thought away.
I understand how you feel, but right now, this platform is on the brink of collapse. Who knows how much longer it can hold? We need to find a way to leave. Look, over there.
A time priest instrument. Does it still have enough divine power left?
No idea, but we have to take a gamble. If the prayer can rewind the shattered platform, then we might ride it back to the entrance. And also retrieve Aglaya's amulet. We can't delay any longer. Everyone, move quickly.
Is the sky castrum collapsing? He said something else, but it went by so quick. I see the body. Down there somewhere. No.
The golden thread is trembling.
This device is too old. It might not work.
We're out of time. We have to retrieve it. Partner, quickly.
Oryx.
Lift the curtain of memory.
Stir up ripples of past reverie.
Still throws me off when he talks now.
repairs power. No!
Come on. We have to get out of here.
Oh.
I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. From here on, Finan.
Damn, it was the prophecy.
You shall embark on a journey with no return. Light fades, only to await the sun's rise. One day you will step forward, not out of fear, but to return the dawn to this world.
It's right in front of us.
The platform has reset above us. We need to find a way up.
This way! Behind! That door leads outside! There's got to be a path!
Use the miracle orb to pass through the curtain wall. A miracle orb, let's use it to open our escape route.
Dear Seliosi, are you okay? We haven't heard from you in so long. We think we understand why you haven't replied, but we still wanted to leave these words here, just in case you see them, you know? We are afraid this might be the last letter we ever write to you. Olenus has sunk into an endless night, with dreadful creatures continuing to surge from the black tide, plunging the entire city in chaos. Right now, I'm doing everything I can to help people escape. We have been guiding them through the Century Gate, sending them to Akama, where our sister Treeby is waiting. Maintaining the Century Gate takes everything I have. Lately, it feels like we are getting smaller and smaller. And to make matters worse, the Lord of Olenus is still closing in on us. Yet, we can't stop now. There are still so many people who need saving. We have to get them to safety, far from the grasp of the black tide. It's something we can't turn away from. Any of our sisters would make the same choice without a second thought. Dear Seliosi, have you become a hero? We truly hope you've succeeded. If you have, perhaps more people will believe in the prophecy and find the strength to stand together because of it. We are so tired now. Maybe it's time for a little rest. And in our dreams, we will see Mama again. Along with all our sisters. Missing you. Trisha.
Okay, there we go. Activate.
It worked. Let's go.
Finan, Aglaya is...
I know. No.
Oh, I like the flickering, that was cool. That orb is blinking. We need to use it to open the gates. Who wants to take the risk of going through it?
Lightning and thunder. The celestial mural is showing the end of the world.
What's happening out there? The mural's control of the weather was severed long ago. Whatever happens here shouldn't affect the world below, or so I hope.
We're so close to achieving the miracle. Humanity will finally take control of its fate. As long as we can make it out of here.
Path isn't safe as it looks. Stay sharp and watch your step.
Watch out! Everything is collapsing, and a misstep could lead to a fall.
I don't like this heartbeat thing that they're doing.
Thor's flame is coming down.
Partner, give us a hand. You do have an eye for saving the world.
It's getting worse.
Don't fall behind.
The platform is just ahead.
Hyacinth, where are those winged beasts?
I'm trying to locate them, but the storm clouds on the mural are blocking my senses. We could use their wings to escape if they were still here.
We'll have to rely on our feet for now. Keep moving. We're not safe yet.
I figured they'd like sacrifice themselves to pull Aqua out of the frame or whatever, but maybe not.
It's getting even more unstable. Make sure you get the timing right.
We're almost there. The end is just ahead. All we need is a rainbow bridge.
A West Wing compass. Leave it to me. Focus, Hyacinthia. Stay focused.
Why does this have to happen now?
We're out of time. The fortress runs on Aquila's divine energy. If I can channel the core flame.
Focus.
It worked. The core flame responded. Everyone, let's get out of here.
Kind of crazy that they just refuse to make straight lines for their
We all
bridges.
have something worth living for. And we all want to see Akima's second dawn.
Going up. Okay, guess we gotta go up to get down.
Wait, what was that sound?
Everyone, once the platform stops, we make a break for the exit. Don't hesitate. Not even for a second. Everyone, hold on tight.
Isn't that sound? How's that possible?
No time for speculation.
Well, I heard it earlier and no one commented, so I didn't comment, but...
Run!
The Titan. Their core flame has already...
See, that's why I checked for the corpse.
Saliosi?
And it wasn't there.
bringing me back to life?
The core flame has been taken, yet they still move. Lady Seliosi, is that you?
Can you not kill me immediately?
Here to crash the party?
Longest phase 3 like gap ever. Eye of Twilight deals an amount of damage based on Black Tide Sync. Why does it, I just want to click off the tutorial and yet it makes me attack at the same time. It's so annoying. Gosh, Servo.
Witness humanity. Transform return.
Ready to jam.
Curiosity. Endless. Nothing but a boy. Never seen perfection before. Open sesame. Glimpse me now.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock.
The echo of the apocalypse. Stop, Lady Seliosi.
The eye thing looks really cool though. This is probably my favorite Titan design for sure.
Or rock with it.
Witness humanity.
I guess not that we've seen many actual Titan bodies, but still. Very cool design overall.
Songs for you. Keep up.
I don't have time for that. Expand your thinking.
Is it coming?
Turn it up.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
We must bring
Oh, wait.
light to these dark times!
With just a glimmer of light, I'll be able to pierce through the clouds.
Use mine, Hyacinth. I am the one who bears the world. I am the blazing sun destined to rise!
Core flame, bestow upon us the healing rainbow.
Ready to lose yourself?
Wow.
You can fight it. Or rock with it.
With this gentle storm, awaken Lady Seliosi.
Curiosity. Endless. Nothing but a boy.
Healing Rainbow can remove Tide Corrosion state from all allies and restore their HP.
Open sesame. Glimpse me now.
Witness humanity.
Time for the main event.
Humanity's tenacity.
Doesn't remove a lot though.
Underestimating us, hero of the sky. Awaken.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it. Or rock with it. Songs for you. Keep up.
Rika got the last hit.
The first and only god that Dawnmaker will slay is you!
Heroes, help us!
Oh, there they are.
Hero of the sky, witness the will of humanity!
Children of humanity, you have overturned the judgment I once cast in disillusionment. Beginning with a lie disguised as a heroic legend, passed down for millennia. A grand epic of creation has been written. You are worthy of a new dawn.
That was a pretty cool fight. Switching to Cypher. That song and the fight contends with Kakalia, because Kakalia is still one of the best ones. And this battle, the boss music for Kakalia has always been the best one. Thousands of years ago. In the sleeping quarters of Kefali's priests. That's the first one to really contend. That was really good. Pretty cool.
Seriously, where did they hide that thing? Trash. Just trash. What is this? Never mind. I'll take it anyway. I finally found it! It must be this. The gem of all worlds that the chaplain secretly stashed away. Said to be a fragment peeled from the Dawn device. I can already catch the sweet scent of treasure seeping from this little box. So much for the chaplain's devotion to faith. It turns out he's just been padding his secret stash. I've been lurking in the priestly court for over half a year just for this little trinket. Day after day, listening to those stiff priest apprentices drone on with their prayers. I thought I was going to lose my mind. Good thing persistence pays off.
Atticus, is that you?
Atticus. That name rings a bell. Oh, he's the apprentice the chaplain favors most. The one everyone expects to be the next chaplain. Not saying anything would feel awkward. Maybe I can hold it together with Zagreus's ability for now. Now.
I am Atticus.
Atticus, why aren't you responding?
Old chaplain, it's me. I'm here to assist you with your medicine.
Oh, thank you. Without your care, I would have long been claimed by Thanatos and carried to the River of Souls.
Oh, no need to thank me, Master. It's my duty to care for you while you recover.
This old man is way sicker than I thought. Looks like the priests are deliberately hiding how bad it really is.
Atticus, I can feel my life slipping away, fading faster with every moment. I don't know when eternal sleep will claim me. There's one last thing I must tell you.
One last thing. Wait. Is he hiding more treasures? Maybe a coin of whimsy? Today might just be my lucky day. Calm down, Cyphera. Just breathe.
Stay strong, Chaplain. Keep your spirits up, and don't lose hope. If there's anything important you need to say, I'm all ears.
It's so disgraceful that it fills me with shame. Yet I must speak, for it concerns the fate of our holy city below my feet.
What? The fate of the city's people? Is it that serious? I must find out more.
The omniscient Sky Father carefully. Before they fell silent, I heard their last words at Dawn Cloud. It announced the prophecy has arrived. My mission has concluded, and I shall return to silence.
The prophecy of Genesis. The Titan turned to stone. Heard it 1,000 times. Old news. What else you got?
The eternal night is looming. But over the next 300 years, the Dawn device will safeguard the holy city, poised for the children of humanity to create miracles.
Only 300 years? Not been around as long as I thought.
Mm-hmm. The Dawn device, the miracle of Genesis, the usual cliches. Wait, did he just say the next 300 years?
I have concealed the deadline the Sky Father set for everyone.
Did Cypher tell anyone this? I feel like this was important to tell people.
I lacked the courage to carve the countdown to the city's new dawn into the hearts of its people. Atticus, you are 100 times more courageous than I am. Can you accomplish what I could not? Will you share this harsh truth with all the citizens of Akima? Atticus.
Rest easy, Master. I will shoulder this heavy burden for you. I'll address the fallout of your indecision.
Is that right, Seamstress? Everyone in this world is unique in their own way. My moment to be a hero has finally arrived. And that was my stint as a priest at Dawn Cloud. Sure, the story's been slightly embellished, but every word of it is true. These are secrets that must remain undisclosed. I've never shared them with anyone. Not even Bartolos. You should feel incredibly honored to be the first to hear this. Unfortunately, you can't clap or comment right now. But that's beside the point. Getting to spill the secret I've been holding in for 1,000 years Feels amazing right now. Honestly, I'm surprised at your persistence.
You've been holding it for 1,000 years, but the Dawn device only lasts 300? How does this work?
I merely staged the slip-up for you to witness the switch of the core flame. Who'd have thought you'd follow me all the way to the Nether Shore? That deliverer kid was spot on. You rejects, shunned by the Akamans, have no choice but to keep moving down this dark path. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what's going on? Your leader Kindness isn't here. Oh. Could she be plotting something else? Ah, such a hassle. Well, for everyone's safety, I might as well check if you're carrying anything suspicious. This dagger's got a nice look to it. Let's see it. Wow. It's crafted from Kremnoan steel. These people are well equipped. By any standard, you all are quite capable. Had you not strayed, you could have been guarding Akama, securing a stable income. Such a pity. In your next life, remember to choose a safer path and stay away from dangerous jobs like this. Let me take a look at what's hidden under that mask. Huh. Your face looks innocent enough. Who would have guessed that such a pretty face would hide a heart full of darkness? Appearances can be deceiving. It's a fool's game to judge someone's character just by their looks. It's amazing what the seamstress can do with her divine authority. She sees right through people with that golden thread of hers, beyond whatever facade they put up. As for using divine powers, I'm no slouch myself.
Of course.
Who came up with this uniform? It's got more pockets than it needs. Nobody wears this style anymore, do they? Back in the days when I was doing honest work for the Gold Weaver, I saw my fair share of these. Oh. What do we have here?
The Cleaner's Rendezvous Note. After the usurper's death, the Phaeton mobilized many refugees into the garrison and restructured the city's defenses. The updated schedule is as follows. Guard shifts at the Memorial Market have increased in frequency. From action hour to curtain fall hour, all patrols along the path of parting will begin 1 quint earlier. Take careful note of these changes to avoid unnecessary complications. The note appears to have been smoothed flat, then curled again, suggesting it was rolled, or once rolled inside a secret message cylinder. Redacted, High Priest of the Flame Chasers. A middle-aged redacted with gray hair, stooped posture, and a burn scar on the right side of the neck, visits the chanting hall alone to pray every entry hour's first quint. Redacted. An exposed iron nail will be placed on the stair railing. Redacted. An accident might, redacted, silence him permanently. What is... An accident might silence him permanently. What is the redaction in there? This isn't the first time. Sometimes they put in redactions, but like, I don't think there's actually any word there sometimes. Sometimes it's like the sentence tells you exactly what it means without a word. Dark crusted bloodstains have obscured the text, and the names have been deliberately smeared away by bloody fingers. Baichen and the Maiden have been frequently visiting the Twilight Courtyard lately to meet with healers. In their conversations, they've mentioned the Sky Folk and the Day Thunder Knight's past affairs. The day to reclaim Aquala's core flame appears to be imminent. 1,000-year-old grudge will be settled then. Make preparations for that moment draws near. Written on the inner side of the clean bandage, emitting a dry, herbal fragrance.
A paper note. Aw. Talk about old school.
All right. Once the seamstress's power is diminished, the world wound web slowed drastically. From 5 threads to just 2. Looks like I was too quick to judge. Physical note passing still outpaces the reduced threads. Huh. No trace of kindness. Is she hiding too well? Huh. Or has she given up? Well, I've done everything I could. Now it's in the hands of the Deliverer and his crew. Huh? What was that? The noise came from above. Could it be? Huh? It looks like they pulled it off. The Deliverer is impressive, no doubt. But some of the credit should go to the gray mystery from beyond the sky. I've crossed paths with them before. They're a little quirky, but their power... absolutely terrifying. With the core flame of Aquila taken, the flame chase journey is down to its final threat. They're already here. Barely gave me a moment to catch my breath. All right then. Guess it's my turn to see what you've got.
Meet the uninvited guest.
Oh, you made it.
Oh, snap.
I've been waiting for you. Black-clad sword master, the Flame Reaver, whatever your name is. Look at you, sniffing around like a starving hyena, chasing the scent of the core flames. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Or maybe you're just too dense to understand plain speech.
Throne of worlds, core flame must take back.
You sad little thing. I've got you all figured out. Let me guess. You've been eyeing these last 2 core flames all along, huh? No wings, no allies. Oh, what a pity. Even with Aquila's core flame sitting idly in the sky, you're helpless to reach it. All you can do is sit and wait for the Chrysos heirs to bring it down, then swoop in like a brute to snatch it for yourself. Isn't that so? Struck a nerve, have I? I've seen you lingering on a cliff more than once, staring hopelessly at the sky. Pathetic. But hey, I'm feeling generous today. I've got a surprise just for you. That's right! I have Kefali's core flame. But if you think you can snatch it from my claws, you'll have to catch me. Fun fact, Dolos cats aren't just quick on their feet.
They've got the stamina to match.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, so he said take back the Kefli's core flame, so like it's definitely alternate Finon, right? Wow, he caught you fast.
How did you get ahead of me? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't swing that thing! Easy there. You're after Kefali's core flame, aren't you? Fine, take it! The deliverer made me steal it. It's no use to me anyway. Look, since we've got the same taste in fashion, all black and sleek, how about you spare this poor cat's life? That's the spirit. You get the core flame, and I get to keep breathing. Everyone wins. You really are a brainless mutt, aren't you? Woof woof. Come on! Come on! You're not gonna let a little setback like a lost bone stop you, are you? Well, look at that. They actually caught up with me. No one's ever managed that before.
Yeah, Cypher, I feel like you're tempting fate here. Maybe you should have let him believe the core flame was there instead of turning it into a pot.
It's been a while since I've had a chase this good. Don't quit on me now. I'm just getting into the groove. You sure stumble over your words, but you've got some speed on you. I'm going to speed up. Don't get left behind.
Maybe she intends to fight him? Like 5 of us could barely fight him. Okay. He's very fast though. I guess he can like teleport, I guess.
Just in time to take a break. Don't tell me they might all... What? Still not here? Well, that's disappointing. Oh well, I guess I'll just...
Wait around a little longer for you.
Siphinon, yeah.
Styxia, you're stunning. Oh, look who it is! The Flame Reaver. First time. Wait, no, not the first time meeting you. I'm the great hero of Hakama, the deliverer of Amphorius. They say I'm destined to return Kefali's core flame and carry the weight of a new world on my shoulders. But hey, fairness is my thing. Fairness, and fairness. You want the core flame? Come and get it. But only if you beat me fair and square. Boring. I was hoping you'd at least humor me for a little while.
Stupid mutt! Fooled by the same trick twice! Bye-bye, Flame Reaver. Not as fun as I'd hoped. I guess a brainless brute isn't much fun when it comes to mind games. I seriously can't shake them off, huh? This is borderline impossible. They're not going to back off anytime soon. Well then, guess I'll just have to lead it somewhere higher.
Although I wonder if she can, if she actually had like convinced someone that she is fine on. I wonder if that gives her fine on fighting ability then.
Cythera, do you still plan to go to Dawncloud?
I've made up my mind. Don't think about stopping me, seamstress.
Is it for the gem of all worlds?
Does it even matter? You'll never guess whether I'm lying or telling the truth.
You're still wearing those golden boots I gave you. I hope you're not running from someone the next time you wear them.
Aglaya, did you see that? No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore. Deliverer, you better thank me. Every leisurely second you enjoy was fought for by yours truly.
Alright, Cypher, this is a dead end.
You just don't know when to quit, do you?
Can't escape. This is fate.
Fate? I always thought only privileged city dwellers like to toss that word around. As if they couldn't get by without using it as an excuse.
Cycles can't be broken.
Cycles. Fate! Give me a break! Everyone has to walk their path. Those who cling to gods and prophecies end up as hollow shells of themselves.
So the Flameweaver thinks that the cycle is... Are we trying to break the cycle? Interesting. I mean, we should, but we haven't really said anything about that.
Back then, I was nothing but a scoundrel. A cheat, clawing and scrambling just to survive in this messed up world. If I'd given up and played along, this place would have been nothing more than a lifeless wasteland by now.
It has to be me.
My bad. Why bother offering wisdom to a mad dog who wouldn't understand it anyway?
Yeah, they're really hammering it home now. Although Cypher is not listening.
know why I dragged you here, mutt. Word is, you've tangled with that golden-haired lion before. Looks like there's no getting away from you. And hey, that was a pretty good warm-up. Now, how about we spice things up with a bit of competition? As a fellow heir to the divine authority of Calamity, I've been a demigod for 1,000 years longer than the little lion. Now, let me see if you're worth your title, Flame Reaver.
She's actually fighting him.
I've been around for over 1,000 years, and I've never met anyone who can match my speed. Until now. But speed isn't my only trick. Today, you're getting the full performance.
Apparently, she can make clones of herself. News to me.
Time comes to me. I'll take it on.
Found me.
Come to me. I'll take it on. Come to me. You can't run. I'll take it on.
Our cute place with enough believers. Lies become reality.
Come to me.
Good dog. I can summon as many clones as I need.
Come to me. I'll take it on.
Found me.
Come to me.
It's futile.
Our cute place. I've played with you long enough. Time to retreat.
I'll take it on.
See you around, bud.
Oh, snap. You just grabbed her out of hyperspace?
Only a mindless fool would fall for the same trick 3 times in a row. Victory is mine, fiend.
To all citizens of Akama, today I bring you 2 pieces of news. One sorrowful, one joyous.
Was the petty change her own coin? That was 1,000 years ago.
First, let us offer our blessings to the departed. Our beloved Chaplain Foros has returned to the embrace of Sky Father Kefali. May he rest in peace. But citizens, do not grieve his passing. In his final moments, Chaplain Foros found peace. While he still had his wits, he heard the final words of the Sky Father. And that brings me to the joyous news I share with you today. Before the great world-bearing Titan fell silent, they spoke one final message to my revered mentor. And now, I shall share those words with every soul in Amphorius.
Oh, okay. I wonder if she's about to. If this was 1,000 years ago, but Kefli said the Dawn device would only last for the next 300. But if she lied about how long it was supposed to last, she could then change how long it was gonna last. If so, wow, she really is a hero.
They said, "The prophecy has arrived. My mission is complete, and now I shall fall into eternal silence. The eternal night is looming. The Dawn Device will safeguard the holy city, poised for the children of humanity to create miracles forever.
Very cool. Is there no real Atticus? I don't know. Maybe he's away on vacation.
Until forever?
Skyfather's love transcends time itself, stretching across endless eons.
Citizens, friends, as the newly appointed chaplain, I propose we host a grand 100-day celebration at Dawncloud. A feast in gratitude for the Skyfather's gift. Our mission is to transform the Skyfather's words into unshakable faith. For 100 dawns, through song and dance, every child of humanity within Amphorius will come to believe the light of the Dawn Device
never fades. Kephales's protection has no end.
You shall walk with greed and die over petty change.
Cypher's pretty cool character, actually.
The prophecies, petty change, was quite literal after all. Atticus. He's a good kid. I stole your identity. I owe you an apology. But I owe more than just an apology. There's also you, Maggie. Back then, I had to leave Akama. You see, you were so good at breeding hearts. If I had stayed by your side, my fragile lies would have been exposed sooner or later. Your weave shop. I wish I could chance upon it again. Just once. To be scolded by you and Treeby. I'm sorry. In the end, I overestimated myself. But at least there's one thing I did accomplish. Kephales's core flame is not here. It's safe. It's safe now. Even if I'm Nothing more than a thief. At least I did something. For the flame chase. Aggie. Aggie, can you hear me? Say something. Anything. Please. You are the unsung hero of Emporius, Cypher. You saved us all. You betrayed the world. And in exchange, you earned humanity 1,000 more years of life.
If there were a lie so brilliant that it could fool everyone, wouldn't it simply become the truth?
Lies will always be lies, Cypher. But sometimes, they can be more noble than the truth.
So if she's dead, then the lie vanishes? Is that what's happening? Because I'm not sure that's how that should work. Considering other Flame Chase Crisis heirs are dead, but their stuff still works, question? Like the balance coins still work. Even though Talenton's guy's dead. The world still exists even though Georgios is dead. I see. What happened?
The core flame in my hand. It's trembling. It's sending me a warning. Lord Finan, in Amphorius' mythology, isn't the Dawn device said to be a gift from Aquila to Kefali?
Why bring this up now? Let's focus on getting back down there.
Lord Finan?
Yes. Nearly every mythologist agrees Aquila gifted the Dawn device to Kefali.
Everyone, calm down. Listen to me. The core flame in my hand trembles violently. Its warmth slipping away like sand through my fingers. It burned through immense energy just to leave me with one message. The Dawn device is extinguished.
What do you mean?
If the core flame's message is true, Akama has lost the Dawn device's protection. Darkness will consume the holy city in an instant, and the aftermath will be devastating.
Finan, I feel something too.
You sense it as well.
While Hyacinth was speaking, countless streams of memories rose beneath our feet, spiraling into the sky. There are so many, so heavy. Even through the fortress walls, I can still hear them clearly. Birds, nymphs, people. Their memories tangled together, their cries echoing as one.
Could this be because of the Titan's fall? But that doesn't make any sense.
There's no time to dwell on the cause. Without the light of the Dawn device, the holy city will be consumed by darkness, and countless lives will be cast adrift. Everyone, you must return and fulfill the mission of the Chrysos heirs. As for me, Denny, you're still carrying Fagusta's spirit water, aren't you?
What? That was just a precaution. It's not the time.
No. The time has come. Open the path to the vortex for me. There's still one thing I can do for the people down there. Return the core flame of Aquila and inherit their divine authority. I'll remain in the sky and cast my protection over the people.
Well, we can't technically go there. So you're staying?
Yes. I'm afraid this is goodbye, Gray. Danny, I'm counting on you.
I understand. Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk will mend dusk and dawn. Lady Trebios's prophecy seems it didn't fail after all.
It still feels unreal, even after seeing it a second time. You'd move in perfect harmony with the rivers and seas of this world.
But we can't stay. He and I, we have people waiting for us, a home calling us back.
The Astral Express, isn't it? March 7th? The one you always mention. I'd like to meet her someday.
I'm sure the two of you would get along wonderfully.
I can almost see the three of you traveling together, laughing and sharing moments.
And you, Hyacinth, do you feel sadness?
Of course I do.
Or not feel it?
A sharp, aching sadness. I feel every bit of it.
Why hide it? No one here would mock you for showing true vulnerability.
As a healer from the Twilight Courtyard, Dan Heng, it's my duty to stay composed in front of those suffering from illness. A sorrowful expression would only add to their burden. The world I love is the one suffering now. How could I face it with a frown?
Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Goodbye, everyone. Please, become the heroes this world needs. And as for the final blank page of this epic, the lives and stories of ordinary mortals, I'll guard them until the very end.
A few days ago in Akuma's Twilight Courtyard.
Miss Hyacinth, are you really leaving? Yes. Lord Finan has already set the date for our departure. As a descendant of the Sky Hero, I must prepare myself and carry this responsibility. What about this new Twilight Courtyard? Believe in yourself, Clementine. You're an exceptional healer, more than capable of handling things on your own. The patients trust you, and you've earned that trust. That's what matters, isn't it?
Miss Clementine's medical skills are amazing! We believe you'll make the Twilight Courtyard proud.
Thank you, Lady Treby. I'll do my best. don't have the same confidence and certainty as Miss Hyacinth. No matter how severe the illness or injury, she always faces it with a smile. Honestly, I'm not confident about everything, Clementine. I've just learned how to hide my unease well. It's a skill I consider essential. It's hard to imagine anything making Miss Hyacinth feel uncertain. Well, shall I give you an example? Since Lady Treeby happens to be here too.
Wait, you're part of this?
Look at the Flame Chase journey. Since Lady Aglaya took over the leadership of Akama, every Chrysos heir entrusted with the core flame, aside from Professor Anaxa, was personally chosen by her. I was the outlier. The hero Seliosi entrusted her bloodline with the legacy of the sky. Lady Aglaya's thoughts on my potential remained a mystery, even up till the day she left. So I've always carried a lingering doubt about my ability to fulfill this role. Lady Treeby, why are you laughing?
The answer Cindy wants is simple. Just try looking at it from another perspective. Imagine this. Knowing Aggie's personality, if she believed you weren't worthy, don't you think she would have considered other plans?
Now that I think about it, I feel much better. I may not have Lady Aglaya's keen judgment, but I would never question your resolve, Miss Hyacinth. Thank you, Clementine. I had a sudden thought, Lady Treeby. Before I depart, can you teach me the words for returning the core flame? I've always been at the Grove helping with lectures and never had the chance to come to Akama. The phrases everyone has memorized still feel unfamiliar to me. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of everyone when it's my turn to return the core flame.
It's easy. We can teach you right now. Let's go. We will say a line, and you repeat after us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans.
Pillars of the world.
Pillars of the world.
We seek your divinity.
We seek your divinity.
To mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Surrender the core flame, Chrysos heir. Cindy, are they?
Lord Solibus, Lady Lunabis, the mission of the Skyfolk has been completed. Your watch can finally come to an end.
We thank you, Miss Hyacinth.
Even though we were the source of that false legend, you still brought us freedom.
Please, don't say that. Without your wings, we would have struggled to progress in the Eye of Twilight. Akama is on the brink. And I must quickly embrace the role of demigod to protect everyone with the power of the sky. Honored ones, please tell me, what trials lie ahead for me to complete?
I think you've already done everything you were meant to, Miss Hyacinth. What do you think? Seliosi? The Skyfolk.
Lady Seliosi? I see. After all these long years, your will has merged with the Titan's divinity.
I
deeply regret. I beg for forgiveness. The darkness in the human heart clouded my judgment. I failed to recognize the resilience buried deep within.
Of those present that day, I don't know how many were innocent, how many truly deserved their fate. That's why I cannot forgive you on their behalf, Lady Seliosi. The spirits of my ancestors resonated with me. You exiled our people, and they may never forgive you for that. But at least there is one thing we can agree on. The truth that no one can distort. The courage it took to defy the gods was undeniable, unwavering. That same spirit now lives on in those who walk the flame-chased journey, growing stronger with every step.
You were the spark that set this era in motion, Seliosi.
An age where heroes rise and epic stories are told far and wide. An age where a flame of hope was preserved for the world.
Perhaps this is what I longed for. Now, I can finally rest in peace.
Even in that darkest moment, Lady Seliosi, you still held compassion for mortals, didn't you? Even with the Titan's power, you didn't punish the world by letting the sky fall. I imagine you were waiting for someone to bring redemption. Trust me with the power of the sky. I am merely a healer. I could never match your strength, even with that power. Thankfully, the world no longer needs a demigod who can summon thunder and storms. What I must do is merge with the sky and cast down a gentle rainbow, protecting as many lives as I can. Professor Nexa, do you remember that lesson? In the end, I followed the path of my ancestors, returning to the sky. I didn't return to the earth to walk with the people, but even so, I still achieved my dream.
Hyacinthia. Thank you.
The sky is burning.
Akima's dawn has come to an end. Why is this happening?
Was this not predicted in the prophecy?
Treeby would have made sure to warn us if there were any mention of it. Even if Hyacinth takes the divine authority of the sky, she probably won't be able to banish this darkness. The Black Tide. Its power probably surpasses even that of the Titans. All we can do is hope she can protect as many lives as possible.
Is this the end for Akuma?
Don't give up. We're the ones leading this journey, so we can't afford to lose our way.
The unexpected is always part of our journey. We'll stay with Akuma until the end, no matter what. Over there, you see it. The broken structures look like they've turned transparent.
I've never seen anything like this before. Could the Black Tide be the cause? There are too many things we don't understand, and we don't have time to figure out.
That's weird.
We can't delay any longer. Let's head down. Hopefully Kefali's core flame is still safe. I'm confident that Miss Cypher will do everything in her power to fulfill her duty.
We really did. Pretty cool. Defeat the Sky Titan. Defeat Seliosi. Witness the moment when millennial lie is revealed.
The transport platform's route is blocked by rubble. Partner, help buy us some time.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because the lie is broken somehow, or if it's because the Dawn device was given by Aquila, and Aquila is dead now. I'm not really sure what is causing the Dawn device to suddenly turn off, to explode, whatever's happening. A bit of a dramatic stopping point, but probably the best stopping point we'll get at this point. Otherwise, we'll probably be locked into a dozen more cutscenes. Yeah, I'm not sure what caused it. I mean, it coincides with her death, but it also coincides technically with the core flame. And I don't know why the lie would be broken if she died. I mean, that also implies that Zagreus' lie should also be broken. I hope Bartolos shows up as Zagreus and does something. That'd be pretty sick. Cypher is a pretty cool character. This whole update, 3.3, has been really good. I think the best one so far. It seems that, like, we'll have to see what they do. The Flame Weaver is the bad guy, but the way he was talking is like, oh, is he actually the bad guy, question mark? But maybe he still is, because I don't know if we want to really continue the cycle, to be honest. I feel like maybe we should break the cycle. Even though we haven't discussed that, but I feel like that should be what it's leading to ultimately. I've said it a dozen times already. Cycle has to either break or it doesn't happen, which is also breaking, because how are we supposed to be a part of it? There's a few things with the mechanics behind all of this that is still very questionable. I wonder who was supposed to be the original Orynyx. I wonder if the Flame Weaver shows up in every cycle? I don't know. I assume the cycles aren't the same. Like, I assume that everything that happens isn't one for one always the same. Well, it can't be. Well, yeah, no, it can't technically be because of the whole Pelixa thing. That was a holdover from the last cycle, so we fixed it now, so it's not happening in this cycle. So yeah, it's not one for one every time. presumably the Black Tide's always there. Although the flashbacks with Naeus and Calypso and everything didn't ever, I don't think they ever really mentioned the Black Tide, but presumably that's why they were doing it in the first place. I don't know. Neat stuff, some confusing things. March 7th, definitely the Lord Ravager. We'll continue this next time. Thank you all for watching. May the sign of the time treat you well.